Aber ja, also wir beendigen jetzt die Lavakin
No.
Watchling
Why would we? Mistake.
Monster Questline.
Names are powerful seals. Here's the spot. Chose a lovely spot. Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong. Good. The grave's dug up and empty. What's that mean? Botchling's on the prowl.
Wait, es tut mir leid. Ich muss ganz kurz. Ich glaube, es ist sehr viel mehr enjoyable, wenn es nicht ganz so dunkel ist.
Quick. And if it goes garrety, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it. Keep screaming.
Also auf meinem Screen ist es schon so okay dunkel.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets
Aber ja,
restless? It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help.
ich glaube,
Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic.
viel Chips sehr viel
Pick it
unangenehmer.
up. Take it in your arms. Merciful gods.
Digga. Ist schwierig sowas.
What? With this? As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin. Oh, fuck.
Das wird actually Cancer. Normalerweise skippe ich den Fight gekonnt. Ja.
Spectres. Botchling's scent attracted them. Do something!
Okay, das war erstaunlich gut.
This take me! It's writhing something fierce! I can't hold it! Calm it somehow! Oh. Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it? Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. Need to hurry. On with it! I'll not wait too late to the house.
Either way. Got us.
Squirming again? Like a that deal? I cannot hold it! It worked.
Ja, man muss kurz warten.
It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Dea, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Also so ein kranker Reality-Check.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Das Viech ist immer noch fucking lovely.
no!
If it don't stop raining, my arse will rot off. Mummy!
Let me live.
Der Einzige, der nicht actually rumheult. Digga, ist mein Axel weak. Shit's great. Okay, Junge, halt's Maul. Krank, wie nervig man sein kann.
shoe. Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Pitch burner could afford the horse. Looking around, though. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Clean. Jetzt auch noch Machines oder was?
Necrophages had a field day. Still.
Ja, da ist noch einer. Sag mal, hä?
Should examine that horse carcass. What do we have here? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Bones have been here a while. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Dass er nur so viel halten muss, ey.
Fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for two women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So, kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir. but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
What the fuck? Digga, das war fucking terrifying gerade.
So here our paths
Lacht er
diverge.
einfach.
Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
So. Eigentlich müssen wir das hier noch machen. Die 1000 Meter musst du dir aber nicht geben, sondern das gebe ich wieder. Aber kurz davor kommst du wieder. Also ja, bis gleich du. So. Wir sind auf dem Weg nach Oxenford. Und da ich dir eine Quest geskippt habe, weil ich hier basically keine Sidequests mache gerade, bin ich nicht an dem Typen vorbeigekommen, der mir einen Pass gibt. Und deswegen werde ich da jetzt irgendwie reinschwimmen müssen. Aber das schaffen wir. Guck mal, da sieht's doch gut aus hier. Hier können wir uns auch einen neuen Haircut besorgen. Ich weiß auch schon welchen. Wir wollen einen Rivian Ponytail haben. Einen rivischen Pferdeschwanz. Weil... Oh, ist eigentlich nicht Horsecock. Ist auch dasselbe. Okay, ich passe mich selbst für diesen Witz gerade. Aber ja. Digga, den habe ich auch mitgenommen. Nicht nur angerempelt, das war einfach fucking... Da ist er. Okay, kurzer Speed-Up während dem Friseurbesuch. So, der wichtigste Haircut in diesem ganzen Game. Ja, und auf geht's zu Tamara. Ah, wait. Okay, jetzt kommt gleich doch noch eine wichtige Sidequest tatsächlich. durchaus important. Die bleibt gerne voll drin.
Please wait. You're Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Depends who's asking.
Revenue and Customs,
Wir reden nicht über meinen Bot.
area, Dorian branch, represented by yours truly, Deputy Tax Enumerator Walter Mormitty.
Honored, I guess. What seems to be the problem?
In brief, undeclared income.
Excuse me?
We've had reports, numerous, that over the last months you've come into a great deal of coin. Quickly. So quickly it's raised suspicions.
I get how that might have happened. Be glad to clear them up.
Hallo. Ja.
Profession?
Witcher.
Moving on. Have you at any time engaged in the wholesale trade of rawhide in the White Orchard area?
Might have. Once or twice. Definitely no more than 3 times.
Wir reden nicht über den Cut gerade.
A WIPT 30/C form with the Revenue and Customs Office for your place of residence. No? As I thought. Right. Next. During the current fiscal year, have you engaged in the acquisition of bivalves with the express intention of selling the pearls therein?
Even if I have, what's wrong with that?
Article 86, Section 3 of the Tax Code. Whosoever purchases goods at an unseemly low price to take advantage of the seller's ignorance shall be subject to a fine equaling 200% of the earnings from any such a transaction. Sound familiar? And now, please answer. Have you or have you not dealt in said pearls?
Yeah, unfortunately, on occasion. But I didn't know it was illegal.
Ignorantia legis non excusat, as the ancient Franks would say. Ignorance of the law excuses no one. Now, for the final question. Have you ever unlawfully acquired another man's movable goods? Chattels?
Meaning?
Meaning, have you ever waltzed into someone's home and taken something without their permission?
Was? Im
Gotta be
RPG?
kidding. The Witcher's Code forbids it.
I'm pleased to hear you abide by your guild's bylaws. Now, if you could wait for one moment, compare column B to table 7. Apply the rate for confirmed childless bachelors, a tax credit of 7.3% for practitioners of hazardous professions, and done. Here,
What's this?
a summons to pay back taxes. Please report to the Vivaldi Bank with this document post haste.
But I've never paid any taxes. Not one copper.
Precisely. Yet you've had the obligation, always, thus the arrears. I advise you well, do not treat this matter lightly.
Paper pushers.
Ja. Ich habe gar nicht so viel Geld, actually. Ach. Ist ein Ding. Kann ich jetzt auch nichts für. So. Gleich haben wir es geschafft, du.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Katzen haben normalerweise Angst vor Witchern. Ich kapiere immer noch nicht, was diese Katze macht.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father send you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire, and then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
What will you do now?
Find my mum?
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
What
Ach,
about your
Mist.
father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life, forgotten it already.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The Hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you.
I'm gonna take her.
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
Geralt got away with children. Immer noch die G-Katze. Ja. Den Part lassen wir. Und auch Macher. Und die nächste Quest, Hunting a Witch, die machen wir dann im nächsten Part. Das ist, glaube ich, auch lang genug für 2 tatsächlich. Also halt so dann 2,5 wieder so, weißt du. Aber ja, das ist das, was als nächstes passiert. Ich hoffe, keine Ahnung, die Story ist somewhat interesting. Knallt. Bis dann.